Alright, hello everyone, it's me, Sydney. I am doing the earth signs for today's February 2020 video. I'm going to put the timestamps down below. I'm probably going to start with Taurus and then go to Virgo and then go to Capricorn. These are the piles and decks I'll be using. They'll be listed below with where you can get them if you want to. And there was something else that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, you're not just like your sun sign, which is what the sign you know is. You also have like a whole birth chart. So if this doesn't resonate for your sun sign, you can make your birth chart. I'll leave a link down below on like an easy way to make it. And you can check out your moon sign or your rising sign. Those are your other two main signs. But without further ado, let's get into Taurus. Okay, hello Taurus. This is going to be your February 2020 general reading. Starting off with the Hanged Man and the Queen of Pentacles. Can't remember what zodiac sign is the Hanged Man. Oh, we got cards flying here. Oh. Do I want all of them? I'll take all of them. Okay. Oh my. Had quite a few come out there. Okay, you've got a decent amount of like your own energy. Because Pentacles is earth sign energy. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe the Hanged Man is also an earth sign energy, but I can't remember what, if it is. Okay, we've actually got a lot of cards to start right now. So I'm going to start saying, I think for February for you guys is definitely going to start as like kind of like a chilled out energy. With the Hanged Man, it's more to do with like meditating. You may be like feeling like pretty mentally sound at the beginning. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you probably feel very secure right now. Whether that is in school, you feel like you're doing well in school, in a relationship, on your own financially, just like you're in a secure spot. And I definitely think you're taking a little bit of a break emotionally from things that stress you out, if there is anything that stresses you out in like this circumstance. But I think as you maybe get closer to the middle of the month, you may have like a lot of anxiety. I'm thinking like maybe exam time is coming. I honestly don't know when's typical exam time because I never went to a regular university or college. So, yeah, but I'm seeing like middle of February, you might be feeling like hella anxious. I think that's probably around like midterm exam time. I think that's when that is. So you might just be feeling really stressed out about that. So make sure you do take your time with, like, study easily. Don't leave everything to the last minute kind of thing. You've got, like, a good amount of energy for that sort of circumstance. I think even though you're going to stress out about your exams, you're still going to have, like, a good outcome for them. Yeah, even though you're gonna feel stressed midway through the month, and I think that's because for people in school, that's kind of like exam time. For people not in school, maybe just like things at work or just in your love life might get a little bit, I don't know, like not smooth sailing kind of vibe here. And so you might just feel a little bit defeated in that way. But I think you're going to get through it and like decently quickly. And like even though you're worried, I think that's more so like just like an in your head thing. You're more defeated internally than necessarily externally. Because like you've got the Knight of Pentacles, like you're gonna be fine. And this is like reaping the benefits of your hard labor. But like nearing the end of February, you're probably gonna be like taking like a bit of a break again, like just go with the smooth sailing thing. And I think in the end that's gonna be good for you. You've got, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is like you're fulfilled on that account. You probably, I don't know, you could be getting like, if you work somewhere, you could be getting a raise or like a promotion or something of that sort. But like by just like maintaining your the way you are, and with the Strength card here, you just like, I think to keep that sort of energy, I definitely see like a possible raise or something, because that's like an offer to like something new. So definitely a promotion of sorts, for those who relate to that. But I think to ensure that you get that, you're going to want to maintain confidence and think of like Leo energy, like kind of like outgoing. Even if you are smooth sailing on the inside, make sure you're outgoing on the outside so that this can come for you. Because I think you've got like a lot of like positive cards, and the only negative card there is really the Ten of Swords, and that's like just like through the weight of everything else, these two are telling you like take it easy, take it slow kind of cards. This is kind of like a take it slow kind of card because he's a slow moving knight, but like he has good, like it's good news. It's not like you're failing or anything. It's all positive. Just like stay in a positive, centered, grounded mindset, and you should be more than fine. Like it's not a, doesn't seem like a super eventful month with this. And you got the Ace of Pentacles again. That's just, clearly that's a big energy for you guys. You're going to definitely start a new venture of sorts. Whether that is career-based, whether that's school-based. Because it's Pentacles, I'm getting a sense that it's like career of sorts based. Meaning if you're in school, you're still working towards your career, essentially. So I think you're definitely, I have a feeling a lot of you, if you work, are going to get a promotion. Or like, just like a step up, a raise, a promotion. For those in school, you might get like an extra credit or like an extra, yeah, I'm getting an extra credit vibe. Or you're just going to like do really well on your tests and whatnot. And then you have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So I think this is just reminding you, keep a bit of a passion there, because it's easy to get caught up in the earthy energy where it's like grounded, holding back kind of thing. Not necessarily holding back, but like very slow moving. And I think these are just encouraging you to like go for what you want as well. Because like this will come, like the Ace of Pentacles will come, but it'll come more so if you are embodying a more passionate, fiery energy that is like very, not very passive, like a more direct, not aggressive, but like a more direct energy. So just like being confident in yourself and outgoing, not staying in like a little shell, I don't know, that kind of thing. But like both of those are good energies, like because they're very positive they're just very passionate. So I think just embody that to get that raise, get that promotion, get that extra credit opportunity, or someone might ask you to like participate in a form of entertainment. Like if you're an actor, they might ask you to be in their, someone might ask you to be in their film. If you're like a musician, someone might ask you to feature on their song. I don't know, something like that. Can I get Taurus? Okay. Alright, that's the most... Oh my god, you got the Queen of Wands again. Queen of Wands again. Jeez. Okay. So, I'm just gonna reiterate more specifically about the Queen of Wands, because, like, that's obviously... Clearly, you might end up having, like, somebody you look up to end up being a very important part of your life. Like you might find like a teacher kind of takes you under their wing who is a very passionate, fiery person. And then you also got the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So 9 of Swords is another anxiety card. I think this, like, you probably are someone who suffers from anxiety, which is why you got, like, that's super anxiety. That's, like, can't sleep at night anxiety. So it's just probably warning you about that kind of thing. With the 3 of Cups is, like, a good, like, emotionally centered card. So especially probably by, like, mid to end of February, you will be in a good spot emotionally and probably won't have as much anxiety as like this was before. Yeah, this would have been like you feel great after like exams, or like you feel great, you got a promotion. You have like, it's like a victory card. And then this is the celebration card, where it's like you've got what you wanted. You can like kind of like not only just relax, but also just like be comfortable in the state that you're in. Alright, I'm going to move on to Oracle cards. Taurus, February 2020. Alright, and you got the Falcon card. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Oh my god, that is so related to like the Queen of Wands energy. Like you need to act upon what you want. Like all of these fiery energies here, the Strength card and the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands. The 4 of Wands is more of an outcome card, but like you just gotta bring out that like really confident, like you know you're gonna have this opportunity come to you. It came up freaking twice in this reading. Like you know you're gonna have an opportunity come to you, that you're gonna have to just be in a confident mindset, and you'll be more than fine with the Leo kind of confidence. You will 100% be really good at this. And it's an opportunity, and just like go straight into it. Like don't hesitate. Don't let your anxiety get in the way. Okay, for this deck, I don't know the meanings of all the cards, so I'm going to refer to a book. Please don't hate me because of that. Okay. You got Anandalite and Ancestralite. I know for a fact Ancestralite is more to do with, like, obviously your ancestors. I'll read that one first. Any disease you are carrying is ancient and has passed down through the ancestral line. So I'm getting that towards, like, your anxieties that you have of, like, maybe being a failure, which honestly is the vibe I'm getting. Like, you probably have immense anxiety towards, like, just being a failure, which is, like, where would that come from? Like, so like take note of your dreams, which is also directly related to the 9 of Swords, because that's like you can't sleep card. And then you have Anandalite, You are here to experience cosmic consciousness, transform your goals, and seek a new direction. You have exceptionally clear sight now. Stripped to the bone, as the old falls away, do not despair. New light is infused. Enlightenment can happen right now. You are part of everything, and everything is a part of you. I think that's also encouraging you to go into the energy you need to be in for this. It's kind of a just go, just do energy. Okay, that's all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you resonated, please let me know down below. And I hope all you Tauruses have a wonderful February 2020. Hi Virgos. This is your February 2020 reading from me. We're going to look at general messages for Virgos for February 2020. That's a great start to a month. To a reading, it's a great start. Yeah, so the Ace of Wands is like the beginning of something. Oh my god, that was way too many cards. I'm going to take that one. Alrighty, let's kind of get started here. So definitely you're going to have a new passion at the beginning of February. You're going to have something that makes you really excited. And that could be a hobby that you just started. That could be a new career, like new job that you're just like really excited to get going and do. I think you just might be like maybe socially anxious, so like whatever setting it puts you in, you just have a bit of anxiety from that, and that might just cause you a little bit of trouble sleeping, and you may just like have an excessive amount of anxiety for your situation. Like the situation is very positive, like everything here is like very positive, you're just anxious about it. And I think you're just too much in your head about it. So that's why that card's there. You definitely are in like a good spot though. Like the Ace of Wands is like a beginning, whereas the World is like a conclusion, ending kind of feel. I think as soon as you get over this anxiety sort of thing, you're going to feel like this is where you belong. This is like the end of the line kind of path you're meant to be on. And for that Seven of Pentacles, like all the hard work you would have put in and struggles you've gone through, this is like you're on the path you're meant to be, and you're gonna find success from that. And you might have like a sort of partnership happening with whatever this is. So you might find you have business partnership kind of thing, or let me get some more cards because I'm starting to get like another vibe. I just want to see if that's something's going to expand on that, because I don't want to say too much and be like completely off when I have more cards come out. For Virgo. Okay. Okay, I mean, this could maybe not be for all of you, but for some of you, you may have a sort of like possible romantic relationship thing happening. I don't know that, I don't have a huge energy for that. Like, it's mainly the Two of Cups as well as the Two of Pentacles. And like, this could just be like a partnership with like the whole work kind of thing, but with the Two of Cups, that usually insinuates like a bit more, like it's usually love related. And I'm getting a sense that that person might be younger than you, and they're possibly actually maybe a fire sign, which is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I just kept shuffling. I already have enough cards. But, yeah, with the Page of Wands, I think they kind of they might offer to you. That's maybe what this is. But I'm getting a sense that that's more work related, because like that's, yeah. But I think you're just going to have to choose, like, you're going to have to trust your gut kind of thing. Because, like, the moon is kind of like a somewhat intuitive card as well. So you got to trust your gut. I think you got to maybe listen to your dreams. Like, if you're dreaming about either people, if you're dreaming about certain people, or if you're dreaming about, like, certain circumstances, then make sure you take note of that. You may feel, and I think this is mostly due to your anxiety, that you have like kind of won a battle sort of situation. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I think if you're a person who is not having this romantic thing come in, because honestly the romantic thing is so random for the rest of this reading, so you can keep that in mind for like the people it does talk about. But I think it's more to do with like if you're having any partnership, it's a career-based partnership where somebody offers you like, hey, you could sing on my song, or you can whatever. Like, it's an offer to collaborate. They may be younger than you. If not, it's not a big deal, but they're like a very passionate person. So having that energy, you may get a crush, like may have a bit of a crush on them at some point. I don't know. I don't want to like focus on the whole love side of things, because like that's so out of the gate for that. I think it's more so like they're kind of like a breath of fresh air for you, because you don't normally take in that energy. And so working with them is like very different from you, because as a Virgo you're very like down, like more down to earth, but like critical, whereas this person is more fiery and like passionate, as opposed to level-headed, which is you. So I think, I mean, like even with like the Three of Wands there, you're gonna have like personal gain. You're in like a good spot, but you're gonna feel like you just like freaking had a battle of sorts. And I think that's because you may slightly clash personalities, but I think in the end, like, it's going to be good for you. Like, this is like a great card to end on, the Six of Pentacles. And with the moon, I think you just got to trust your gut. Let's grab a few more cards. This one's like reading's a little all over the place. Can I get some cards for Virgos in February 2020? Oh, you do have the Lovers card that came out though. And in this deck I see it as an actual like Lovers card because of the imagery on it. Oh my god, that's so many. There is a relationship thing happening, the Knight of Cups. You might have somebody tell you feelings, telling you that they have feelings for you. They may be a Leo. As I said, there's so much fire energy here. So like it could be a fire sign. Don't like focus on that. That's not a huge deal. But they could be a fire sign, or like a Leo specifically if they are. And you also have the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. So with this situation, you definitely are going to have some sort of like love interest thing happening. However, I think you're going to have to break down your barriers for this person to like let them in. Because like you may be like kind of judgmental of them at first, because you're not necessarily the most compatible off the top. And like they're not maybe your type, so you just have to kind of like break down those barriers, because like I think you could possibly be good for each other, because like that with the Hierophant, that could be a possible like soul connection, or like possible marriage down the line thing. I'm not gonna like go far into that, but like that's the sort of thing I see. But I think you could meet them through work or school if that's the stage you're at. But I think like you're gonna have to change your ways, because like this is like you're holding on to like your things too tightly. So in this, I see you holding like your heart too close. You're gonna have to like get over that. And then you have the Temperance card come out. So in a nutshell, Temperance just is patience. So I think you may have this initial offer like right off the bat, like in February, but the reaping the advantages thing, and possibly if it's a work situation, if you get a new job situation, the person who you meet who will become interested in you, and you probably in them, since there's the Lovers here too. I think you're just going to have to be patient for that to become like a bigger thing. And I think I'm going to move on to the Oracle cards now for time's sake. Okay. You got the Weasel. So be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. I think it's telling you to go against your instincts to openly, like, I'm not saying this is like every single person, but like for some, you may be like an openly like slightly judgmental person. And like, I think it's just encouraging you to, especially if this person is not your typical type, don't start out with that. I think if you are too quick to like mentally judge the person, you won't be able to like feel how they make you feel for like in real life, as opposed to like mentally thinking, oh, this is not my type, I'm not interested, kind of thing. And this last deck that I'm using, I don't know the meanings to all the cards, so I will be using a reference book. Sorry, don't hate me for that. You got blue lace agate. I was going to say blue lace agate. No, that's not that. Blue lace agate. I actually have one of these crystals. They're fairly cheap, about the same price as rose quartz. Alright, let us see what it says. So, speak your heartfelt truth with integrity and confidence. Do not fear being judged. Expect news shortly and keep lines of communication open. Expressing yourself fully releases neck and shoulder tension, thyroid deficiencies, and throat or lymphatic infections. So I think you just need to be more of who you are. That's what it's expressing, because I think with, especially when someone who you're thinking maybe a lifetime partner comes into your life, you definitely don't want to be anything but yourself, because you want to make sure they actually want to be with you and not the fake version of yourself that is far less interesting. Anyways, I think that's it. All for your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope at least it was somewhat helpful. There was kind of a weird energy at the beginning, so it was hard for me to fully grasp it. I think I got the most of it. So I hope you have a brilliant February 2020. Hi Capricorn, this is your February 2020 reading from me. February 2020 for Capricorn. Okay. Starting out with the Page of Cups, you might be the people with a relationship thing happening, but we will see. Capricorn in 2020. Yeah. Got the Lovers card next, so there's maybe a relationship. We'll see what else comes out. That's also just Gemini energy, so it doesn't always mean relationship. But we also have that card. Oh, you guys. Alright. Capricorn in February 2020. Oh my gosh. Yes, definitely a relationship. 100%. All right. So, starting out your reading, it's like there's like an innocent kind of, you may have like a secret admirer. I'm not sure if they're necessarily younger than you. They may be either that, or you're a secret admirer to somebody else, and you're gonna want to tell them this month, or vice versa, just flip it and they're actually the one who wants to tell you, whatever resonates for you. But I think you've got Gemini energy here. They don't have to be a Gemini, but like, you're an earth sign, so like, I see this as you, like the King of Pentacles. You're like very, like a grounded energy, but you could maybe have like a water moon or something, or, because like these are like some nice emotional cards. The Knight of Cups is offering like their love to somebody. So I truly think, and honestly the Page of Cups is pretty similar in a sense, but it's a little more of a youthful energy as opposed to Knight of Cups being serious. And with the Knight of Swords, that could be a bit more of a rebellious energy. It's also air energy, so if you're interested in someone who might be an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, so that might resonate for some people, but I see it as like an actually very positive connection. Yeah, you guys, like, I don't want to say this because like, but like, it could be the type of connection that ends up with you getting married. Like, that's the kind of thing I'm seeing. And like, you guys are going to be like a partnership. You're not just going to be like a couple, like you're an actual like duo, which is also like the energy of the Lovers as well as this. Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I just got an emergency phone call from my sister, so I will continue with this now. So, where was I? I was about to pull a couple other cards. This is for Capricorns in February 2020. Wow, there's been a lot of these. I think one more card for Capricorn, February 2020. Wow. You've got the Queen, the King, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys might be like a divine pairing, like equal each other out. There will be some passion. The King of Wands. Oh, no. I was going to say it's kind of more Aries energy. It reminds me of like Emperor energy, even though it's like not technically. So there's going to be a lot of passion between you guys, and you might actually, when you are together, that person might be able to offer you a sort of advanced thing for like money, like for money wise. Like if you're going to have a partnership, I see this as like a career type partnership, but I think like that, like whoever your person is that is interested in you and you vice versa are interested in them, you might have a means of working together in like a job setting. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, the Justice card, that's Libra energy, and the Hanging Man. Okay, so I'm seeing with this person coming into your life, they're going to not only spark like a new financial kind of means, like a new career thing. You might get like a new job through them. If you're being a self-employed duo, that sort of thing. But you also might like just have like a new lifestyle. Like there's this new sort of flair type thing. I'm getting like the vibe that they might be an air sign, because you've got the Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, and like the Lovers card. They could be a Gemini, or they could be a Libra. So they could be a Gemini or Libra primarily, but like they could be an air sign, so that's Aquarius as well. If not, that's like whatever, but there's definitely air energy there. And with them being in your life, you're gonna find yourself a bit more chilled out. I think you're gonna find yourself a bit more grounded, even though Capricorn's already a pretty grounded sign, but I think that you're just gonna find yourself very grounded with having this person in your life. Got the Princess of Wands, which is basically the Page of Wands, and the Fool. So basically, this is going to be like quite the passionate thing. There's definitely an age gap thing though. I'm not sure who's the younger one. It could differ for people, but like we have 2 pages, so there's definitely somebody who's like younger or like energetically younger. And especially with this Fool card too, like the kind of naivete that the Fool has. I think also going into this relationship, it's going to be like it's out of your comfort zone kind of thing. So it'll feel like you're literally stepping off a cliff to like do the relationship thing. But it's definitely going to be a passionate relationship, even though there's like just like there's also like a decent amount of love there too. Okay. Now we're moving on to Oracle cards for Capricorn in February 2020. Alrighty. So you got the Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. And the Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Honestly, I think the home is standing out to me. So I'm feeling like with this person, you're gonna kind of like have like a self-involved kind of job thing where you're self-employed situation. And I also think when trying to figure out the person who is going to come into your life or is in your life or you're going to start something with, you're definitely going to have to like maybe be a bit cautious, because I kind of did mull over this card, the Knight of Swords card, but it is a bit more of a rebellious energy. Not always a positive energy. Could be a bit naughty, for lack of a better word. Yeah, that's a little bit of a naughty card. So if there's like red flags and whatnot, just be a bit aware of them. But I think you guys, like, the rest of the energy is pretty positive, so I would say, I don't know, just like navigate, go day by day. And with these cards, I don't know the meaning to all of them, so I will be looking at my book. Alrighty. You got turquoise. That's a beautiful stone, honestly. Turquoise. Alright. So, your true riches lie not in the bank, but in your heart. I find that hilarious. With all this water energy, there's a lot of emotions going on, and I know a lot of the time Capricorns can sometimes be disconnected from their emotions because they're very like smart thinkers, like they think a lot, but you're definitely more in tune with your heart in February, especially if there's someone else who's like pulling at your heartstrings kind of situation. Your pathway is one of self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Yeah, honestly, I think just like listening to your heart and being in tune with your heart is gonna get you where you want to be. Okay, that's all I've got for you guys. That was a decently long reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope something resonated. Yeah, and you guys have a wonderful February 2020.